Richard, and I'm the skipper and therapist at Sailady, OK. And we're going to have a little interview with Carmen, and this is coming up to the end of her second session. I guess what's always interesting for me is certainly somebody who's been here before, is to know a little bit more how Sailady has been helpful for them, not just maybe on the boat, but also back amongst the earthlings. So, morning, Carmen.
Morning. I think the first time I came, I was quite nervous and anxious about coming, especially about being in such a confined space. And yeah, I didn't really know what to expect. When I came on board, I wasn't aware. I kind of realised that Richard looked very familiar to my father, and that kind of produced quite a lot of emotions in me, which at the beginning I found very difficult to deal with. And I'd just done my life story at Longreach, and at first I did think about jumping ship, but then I chose to speak to Richard, which was very, very helpful. And I managed to, even though it was difficult, I did actually manage to spend the time in close quarters with other people. And it was the beginning for me to actually be able to speak to people, and which I found really difficult beforehand. And when I got back to Longreach, I started to open up a bit more and talk to people a bit more, which was really good. So that was a start for me, and a good start for me. So it gave me something I didn't quite expect at the time.
I mean, my memory of that was it was very traumatic for you. It was like you were stuck on a boat with somebody who reminded you of your father, and the traumas that went with that. And what I also remember is the courage that you exhibited to tell me about that, which seemed to be an enormous breakthrough for you personally, and really seems to have had some consequences for the future.
Yeah, I didn't actually realise at the time. I mean, at the time it was... I actually was thinking of ringing Longreach to ask for advice on what I should do, and it was very, very difficult, but I'm really, really glad I did that, because it gave me an opportunity to, I suppose, say what I wanted to say to somebody who represented my father. I would have never been able to say that to him. And looking back at that's quite a gift. That's something I didn't expect to get out of it. And